Hey guys, welcome to McNuggets Bite Size Insight. And today I just want to give you an insight about a story in Matthew 14, verse 24, where the disciples were on a boat in the middle of the sea, and then all of a sudden there's this great storm and great waves and strong winds that came, and they thought that they're gonna die. And then from afar they saw this image. It's like a ghost, but then they realized it was Jesus. And then Peter asked Jesus if I could get out of the boat and walk with you, and Jesus said, "Yeah, come on, go ahead." And then when Peter, he was actually walking on water, but when Peter saw the big waves and the strong winds, he started to sink. And then he cried out to the Lord, "Lord, save me." And Jesus just reached out his hand and grabbed Peter's hand and said, "Oh, you of little faith." Have you ever been in a similar situation like Peter, when Jesus calls you out of the boat into a situation that you don't understand, or maybe a situation that you don't like, or in an unexpected season in your life? And then all of a sudden, when you saw how big, how overwhelming, how great is your situation, you started to sink. I have been in a similar situation, because there was a season in my life when Jesus called me out of the boat into a situation or a season that I don't really like. I hated that situation. It was just overwhelming for me. I was put in a season that I don't know what's out there for me. In my heart, I knew Jesus was there. But when I started to focus my attention on how hard my situation was, how overwhelming it is, how the enemy was kind of winning over me, I started, to focus on my discouragement, in my sorrow, in my pain, in my fear. And then I found myself just sinking deep. But when I gazed my eyes on Jesus and refocused on Jesus, I started to feel His love that casts out all of my fears at that moment. Maybe you have had a similar situation like mine. But remember, because of what Jesus did for us, we can actually step out of the boat and into the storm and start walking on water, even if the waves are strong and it's hitting us big time. Because we can also cry out to the Lord, "Lord, save me," and He will be there. He will be there. He will save us. Because when Jesus calls you out into a situation that you don't like, in a situation that is unexpected, or in a situation that's bigger than you, remember, when He calls you out, He is there. He is there, ready to help you. So when Jesus calls you out, don't be afraid, don't worry, just focus on Him, because He is right there with you. So there you have it, McNuggets Bite-Sized Insight, and I will see you here again. Bye, guys.